sometimes your family members may look at you and just see her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's both beautiful and painful for them. Hi, I'm Betsy LaFay, award-winning psychic medium. It can be difficult to decide what to do with the items of lost loved ones. But I'm here to help. Follow along as customers get a one-of-a-kind medium reading. But here's the catch: to cash or to keep. This is the Fashion Medium.
Hi, I'm Katie. I'm in Jersey City looking to go see Betsy at Mint Market. I've never seen a medium before, so I'm really excited for this experience. My grandmother passed away in August. She was a model, and I have one of her dresses from one of her photo shoots. It kind of looks like a formal gown. I'm not really sure about the value or where she bought it, when exactly she bought it, but I'd say maybe like $50. We're still in the process of going through her belongings and organizing. I'd like a little bit of insight on how she would like us to go through that.
Welcome.
Hi, I'm Katie.
Betsy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What have you brought in today?
I have a dress,
Okay.
and I was hoping you could read the energy a little bit.
Sounds great. Let's see it. The way that I work is I'll give you an appraisal of the approximate value, and I'll also tune into the energy of this piece, give you a message from it, and also give you a message from the previous owner. And then when this is all through, you get to decide whether you want to cash it or keep it.
Cool.
Okay, so tuning into the energy of this dress, it speaks loudly to me as well as your energy. I actually have to go straight to the previous owner. When I tune into this, I get a lot of red energy, which feels really deeply connected to family of origin. I feel a mother, grandmother, I just feel like a straight line in the feminine side of the family. It's really interesting because I feel like we're talking to a grandmother around this. I'm picking up on a lot of what I'd say old Hollywood vibes. It feels like it was worn with a lot of joy, a lot of pride, and a lot of enjoyment.
Yeah. That's amazing. She was a stand-in model for Kim Novak in the 60s in Chicago. I feel a little emotionally overwhelmed. I was honestly really shocked when she picked up the old Hollywood, just because that was pretty much her aesthetic in general.
I feel like literally and symbolically, that's why she's saying to you, you can have more light in your life. Mm-hmm. You can bring the old Hollywood renewed again. I don't know personally where you would feel like you would want to wear this, but she's saying moving your life in a direction where you could wear this more.
I moved to New York when I was 17, and she was really upset that I was going to be really far away, but she was really proud of me that I was going places that I wanted to be and doing things that like inspired me. So it fills my heart, I guess, to know that she wants me to keep doing these things.
She's talking about something going on with you where there's decisions going on where you feel torn about something else that's not this piece. Does that make sense so far?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
So what is this big thing that really you're conflicted on that she's talking about?
It could be her house.
Okay, so her house, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
I would say that's a big thing. Is it true, the thing that I'm picking up on, that there's sort of these forces that really just want to hold on to the past and you're kind of stuck in between with this? So you're kind of conflicted?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I can't pretend that it's going to be an easy, clean thing to decide. I'm also picking up on a lot of blue energy. That's the throat chakra, like speaking your mind. So when you stick with who you are, you're going to be able to lead the pack, as it were, your family, into the decision that frees everybody up.
So with the house, it's between my mom and I.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom wants to sell it because it's going to take a lot of work to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
And she would just rather sell it and have a clean slate.
She's just wanting you and everyone to know that it's okay to take your time. You know, I don't know if you noticed, but I keep like petting this. I can't help it. It's a symbol within itself of being gentle. Gentle with yourself, gentle with your mother. And that's really what Grandma's coming through with, is like the dress, the stuff, you know, the house. It can cause a lot of conflict. But when you remember, oh, relationships are really what it's all about, that can kind of soften the confrontation about what do we do with all this stuff when all of you take a step back and just say, all right, we don't have to take care of this now.
It feels very overwhelmingly accurate.
I'm getting a little overwhelmed emotionally. I think sometimes your family members may look at you and just see her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's both beautiful and painful for them.
My grandma and I had such a strong connection and bond, and it's just really great to know that it's coming through in those ways.
So the way that we price this out is on 3 factors. If it's on trend, the overall condition of it, and the material. It's really a timeless piece. It's gorgeous. So the material, it's polynylon, and it looks as though it's from the early 70s. Based on the bra cut, we've been a little bit liberated by then, because before it was a little bit pointier and armor-esque. It's in excellent condition. We would price this out to be between 100 and 150.
Oh, wow. I'm actually really surprised it's double the value of what I thought it was.
In terms of this piece, she's saying, I want to see this on you more.
She was always overdressed in the best way possible, so I'm sure she's confused, saying, why are you not wearing this to the grocery store? So to make her proud, I'm sure I could wear it anywhere.
So with all this talk about Grandma saying, you should wear this more, do you think we can see you in the dress?
Absolutely.
No wonder she wants you to wear that out more. How do you feel in it?
It makes me feel beautiful.
Yeah,
Very strong and independent.
that's amazing. Just
Thank
like
you.
your grandmother.
Yes, just like her. Thank you.
All right, so have you decided? Are you going to cash or keep it?
I think I'm gonna have to keep it. I really appreciate everything that you've done and told me and helped me through this. It was very comforting to know that she's with me and that I'm doing the right things and she's proud of me.
That's wonderful. It's an honor to connect with you and your grandmother, and I wish you and the rest of the family all the best of luck.
Thank you. I'm going home soon, and for the next few months going to have to continue going through her things, and I realized that I can't keep everything, only things that feel like home and have true sentimental value, and I think I find beauty in giving the stuff that I don't really need a new home.
So one of the first things you want to look for when you're looking for vintage garments, the first thing you want to look for, as a matter of fact, is the label. The label tells you a bunch of information about the garment. In the 60s, their labels were pretty big and enormous, usually because the garments were custom made. Another example is this gorgeous 1970s poly chiffon dress with this amazing abstracted floral print. She's got an awesome label too, but as you can see, the labels got smaller in the 60s because ready to wear came into play. This gorgeous 1960 vest, which is unlabeled. Sometimes in vintage, and especially in older vintage pieces, you'll find that the pieces are unlabeled. So this particular garment's from the 60s. It's a 2-piece set. The fabric is another thing that you want to look for. You want to look for textiles that stand out from what you see in the mall in present day. Even if you were just passing this up in a thrift store or something, you would probably stop and pick it up because you'd be like, what the heck is that? So that's kind of that gut feeling is also something that comes into play when we're talking about identifying vintage and quality vintage designer pieces and pieces that are worth saving.